Hello everybody, today we're going to take a look at the latest wireless microphone release from Holyland, the Lark Max. I've been using it for about 2 weeks and it's fantastic. It comes with a charging case that should provide around 22 hours of total recording battery life. It has a built-in 8GB 24-bit audio recorder. It's easy to use, works with practically any device, has an operating distance of roughly 250 meters, and most importantly, it sounds fantastic. The audio for this video will be recorded entirely with this microphone without any post-processing. However, a quick disclaimer, Holyland did provide me with this unit for review, but this video is not sponsored. That said, let's see what's in the box. For $300 you get a hard shell carrying case, a charging case, 2 transmitters with coin magnets, 1 receiver, a USB-C to A cable, a USB-C to Lightning cable, a USB-C to C cable, a 3.5mm TRS cable, and 2 furry wind muffs. Additionally, you have the option to purchase the Lark Max solo kit with 1 transmitter and no charging case for $200, or the Lark Max lavalier microphone for $30, which we will test later on. Moving on, the Lark Max is very well made. The entire kit is made of plastic, but it feels very sturdy and premium while remaining compact and light. Taking a closer look at the transmitter, on the back there is a high quality metal attachment clip. On the left there is an external microphone input, a power button, and an ENC/pair button. At the bottom there is a USB-C port for charging and transferring files, and on the right there is a record button that allows you to record internal backup audio or use the transmitter as a standalone audio recorder. It has a total capacity of 8GB, equivalent to approximately 14 hours of high quality 24-bit audio. However, one thing that really bothers me here is how easy it is to press the record button by accident. It's really sensitive, and as far as I know, you can't really lock it, so keep that in mind if you plan to buy this thing and put it in your pocket or something like that. Finally, the operating battery life is roughly 7.5 hours. However, with the help of the charging case, it increases to 22 hours. Another thing I want to mention is that when the furry wind muff is mounted on the transmitter, it doesn't really go anywhere. Even when shaking it, it sits there very snugly and securely. Moving on, this system is compatible with pretty much any device. I've used it on my MacBook, GoPro Hero 12, DJI Osmo Action 4, and of course my camera, and I didn't have any compatibility issues. Taking a closer look at the receiver, on the back there is a metal cold shoe mount. On the right there is a USB-C port for charging or connecting to a computer for firmware updates or audio recording. Beside the USB-C port there is also a headphone jack for audio monitoring. Then on the left side there is a camera output port and a power/lock button. Finally, on the front there is a home button, a menu button/navigation wheel, and a mini touchscreen. The menu system is very well organized and super easy to navigate, and you have features like gain adjustment, setting the record mode to stereo, mono, or safety track, enabling disabling auto internal recording once powered on, or choosing one of the built-in EQ presets, which include hi-fi, low cut, or vocal boost. Moving on to sound quality, the sound quality of this microphone has really impressed me. I mean, you've been hearing the audio from it throughout the video. What do you think? Do you like the sound quality? If so, please let me know down below. Like I said before, you have 3 EQ presets to choose from. I mostly use the low cut preset, which eliminates rumbling noises from low frequencies. However, here is how the hi-fi preset sounds like. Do you hear the difference? I think this one makes the voice a bit crispier and clearer, if you will. There is a very minor difference, but it definitely sounds a bit more clear than the previous preset I was using, the low cut. And now this is vocal boost. Do you hear any difference? I think this one makes the voice sound a bit more in your face, if you will. It sounds a bit more present compared to the other two. My personal favorites are the hi-fi and low cut, but in most cases I just use low cut and then I add equalization myself in post-production. However, it's really nice to have options if you don't want to do anything to the audio in post-production. Now, if you're wondering, this is how the internal recording sounds like without any post-processing. I don't really have anything else to compare it to, but I think it sounds fantastic. Testing the internal recording on the Lark Max wireless microphone system. Anyhow, let's listen to the Lark Max lavalier microphone. All right, so right now I'm using the Lark Max lavalier microphone. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing the Lark Max lavalier microphone for $30. And now again, I'm using the internal microphone on the transmitter. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. And now I'm recording with the Lark Max lavalier microphone once again. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. If I had to choose one microphone between these two, I would definitely choose the built-in microphone. I think it sounds a bit clearer, but for $30, the lavalier microphone sounds fantastic. So again, this is the lavalier microphone. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3, test. And I'm going to unplug it. And this is the internal microphone on the transmitter. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Finally, I want to show you one of my favorite features of this microphone, the ENC, which stands for Enhanced Noise Cancellation. It basically eliminates most of the background noises and only focuses on the talent's voice. So right now I am not using it, but I can press this button here, which is the ENC button. And do you hear the difference? It probably eliminated most of the background noises around me and just focuses now on my voice. In my opinion, it doesn't sound fake at all. It sounds very natural without any weird artifacts, and it works super well. So again, this is without ENC, no ENC. I have a waterfall here behind me, so you can probably hear that. And now with ENC. Now let's get into operating range and signal strength. According to HoloLens, the Lark Max has an operating range of up to 250 meters. However, in my experience, it's a bit less. In an open place with no interference, I only got about 150, 170 meters away from the camera before the signal became unreliable. Now I am about 200 meters away within line of sight. I can clearly see the camera. I don't know if you can see me, but I am right here waving my hands. Testing, 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 testing. I hope the signal is strong enough. Let's do a quick body spin and see if it blocks the signal or not. Test, 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 test. And if I'm gonna go a bit more back, I think the signal is gonna get blocked because some trees here on the left. When I was using it in the city, in an area with a lot of Wi-Fi interference, the signal remained strong and fairly reliable, although not as strong as when recording in an open area, which is understandable. All right, now I am in the middle of the city, in an area with a lot of Wi-Fi interference. I have a mall here on the left and a lot of shops with plenty of Wi-Fi interference on my right, and I'm about 30-35 meters away from the camera, so hopefully the signal is good. Going more back, more back. Now I am about 40 meters away, 55, 60, 65 meters away from the camera, and about 80, 85 meters away from the camera. Overall, I find the signal on this microphone to be very reliable. Based on my experience, the operating range is not 250 meters, but it works consistently and reliably up to 120, 150 meters in an open area with no interference, and about 30-50 meters in an area with a lot of Wi-Fi interference. In most real-world situations, this range should be more than sufficient. To summarize, the HoloLens Lark Max wireless microphone system is fantastic. It's very compact with great battery life, a built-in audio recorder for backup, numerous customization options within the menu, excellent operating range performance, outstanding ENC performance for removing background noises, and crisp and clear sound quality. I am really impressed with this system, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who's looking for a wireless microphone. The only thing that could make it even more perfect is 32-bit audio recording, but regardless, I think this system is fantastic. Thanks for watching.
HoloLens! Yeah!
This guy's crazy, man. What happened? I think the sun cooked his brain or something.
Crazy. You just made me a HoloLens fan, man.